This is for all you influencers out there, specifically fitness influencers. If only most of you were influential in the slightest, but it is what it is. Most of you are buying followers too, which is another thing that's pretty hilarious. But either way, if you are in any way, shape, or form showing your transformation, showing your, bulk, cut, before and after results, showing any of that, saying, if you want to look like me, if you want to learn how I did this, if you want to learn how, I cut this amount of weight and maintain this much muscle, or if I put on this amount of muscle in this much time, or how I optimized this, how I did that. If you were doing any of that and you are not saying explicitly that you are on steroids and that whatever transformation or period of time result you're showing was very impressive, a lot of it because you're on gear, and you probably wouldn't look that impressive if you weren't on gear, especially if you're a hyper responder to gear, and you're not saying that in some way, shape, or form, you're not educating your audience on that, you're a fucking liar. You're a liar and a piece of shit. Genuinely, you're not much better than a fake natty. You're not much better. You're not as bad as a fake natty, but you're lying by omission. If you're not informing people that you have the results that you do because of steroids, and yes, a lot of you would never look anywhere near as good without the gear. Okay, you're talking about 30 to 40% worse than you look right now, if not more. And you're not telling people that, you're a piece of shit. Honestly, male and female. I think there's probably more females that do it than men now. If not very close. Very close to being even, but might be more females now than men. Like, you need to talk about this stuff. And if you don't, and you're not putting, a disclaimer or a little education note of how people aren't going to look the same as you because you're on gear and you've been on gear for X amount of time, you're not saying that, you're a piece of shit. You're lying by omission. You're an asshole. You should be ashamed of yourself. Be honest.